Welcome to Story Corner, a place where we share the triumphs, struggles, and lessons learned from everyday people. Join us as we delve into the unique experiences that shape us and inspire us to live our best lives. Subscribe now for new stories.
A police officer received a note from a 9-year-old boy that would change his mother's life. Many of us have likely encountered a time in our lives when unfortunate circumstances seem to pile up like a curse. This streak of bad luck can persist until we feel unsure of how to face another day. For a young mother, this scenario became a reality. Amanda Canton, who lived in Tonawanda in Airy County with her son, had been having a rough day. In fact, it felt like every day was a challenge for her. Amanda clung on to hope for a better future despite the recent difficulties she had encountered. However, things appeared to be getting worse and spinning out of her control. Nevertheless, Amanda understood the importance of preserving the well-being of her son Noah. In 2015, Amanda endured the devastating loss of her father. Following a challenging funeral, she returned to her car only to discover a parking ticket on the windshield. Eager to resolve the issue quickly, Amanda proceeded to the courthouse. Unfortunately, upon leaving the courthouse, Amanda discovered another police officer had issued a second parking ticket, compounding her frustrations. Amanda was now emotionally and physically drained, but to make matters worse, upon returning home she found that her landlord had evicted her and her son. Amanda was now facing a challenging legal battle to settle the dispute. During the hearing, Amanda pleaded with the judge for assistance, stressing repeatedly that her struggles were not due to lack of effort. Given that the courthouse was situated in a congested and busy area, there was no available parking anywhere. Eventually, the hearing concluded with a final decision. Despite the hardships Amanda faced, she clung to hope for a better future. Despite her best efforts, her situation continued to deteriorate, causing her to feel overwhelmed and helpless. Nevertheless, her love for her son Noah provided her with the strength to persevere and move forward. In 2015, Amanda's father passed away, adding to her troubles. At his funeral, Amanda discovered a parking ticket on her car and went to the courts to settle the matter. To avoid getting another ticket, she parked in an area without parking signs, only to return to a new ticket from the same officer. Struggling to cover the cost of her father's funeral, the parking tickets, and finding a new place to live, Amanda remained resilient for her son. However, things took a turn for the worse when she received a call from Noah's school, notifying her that he had fallen ill and it required immediate hospitalization. Amanda rushed to the school nurse's office to collect Noah and took him to the hospital, where doctors promptly examined him. As a worried mother, Amanda was anxious and desperate for her son's quick recovery. She soon understood the need to remain strong but was on the brink of breaking down when she received the doctor's bill. Amanda never imagined the doctor's note would push her to the limit, as she knew she could not afford the copay. Frustrated and overwhelmed, Amanda reached her breaking point and engaged in a heated argument with the doctor. Amanda's financial struggles became apparent to everyone in the office due to the heated argument as they raised their voices. This was also the first time Noah witnessed the severity of his mother's situation. Amanda had hit rock bottom and was forced to overdraw her account to cover the copay, leaving her only with $15. She spent the money on buying breakfast for Noah at Denny's and let him use the remaining amount to play games at the arcade, hoping to provide him with some happiness and diversion amidst the turmoil. After leaving the hospital, Amanda noticed the same police officer who had given her parking tickets eating at the restaurant. She was overwhelmed with the desire to confront him, to explain her situation and show him how his actions has worsened her and her son's lives. She wondered how he would feel if he were in her position. However, Amanda was able to restrain herself despite her intense emotions, as she didn't want to upset Noah. Her son had always expressed his dream of becoming a police officer when he grew up, and Amanda didn't want to ruin it for him. Noah's cries caught the attention of many in the office, exposing Amanda's financial difficulties to the public, including her son. With no other option, Amanda had overdrawn her account to pay the copay, leaving her with only $15. She treated her son to breakfast at Denny's and let him use the rest to play in the arcade, hoping to bring a bit of joy to his life and ease the turmoil. Noah wanted to speak with Officer Bennett, who happened to be eating in the restaurant. Despite the feeling nervous, he approached the encounter and asked the waitress for a piece of paper and a pen. As he began writing, a man at another table watched curiously, prepared to be stunned by the reason. Despite his nerves, Noah gathered the courage to approach Officer Benitez and hand him a piece of paper. The officer was initially confused by the gesture, but as he examined the paper more closely, he was taken aback. It turned out that Noah had given him the receipt from the breakfast at Denny's, which he had to pay for with the little money he had left. Not only that, but the note was incredibly heartfelt, with Noah expressing his admiration for the officer and thanking him for the service. As Officer Benitez read the note, he was taken aback and felt a sense of warmth wash over him. The surprise didn't end there. To everyone's amazement, Noah had paid for the officer's meal with his own money. Although Officer Benitez initially felt conflicted due to his past encounters with Amanda and the parking tickets, he made an unexpected decision. He asked Noah to take a picture with him, and the young boy was thrilled. Despite Amanda's frustration with her situation, she couldn't help but feel happy for her son, and the officer's response brought her joy. The story was so heartwarming that Officer Benitez's colleagues decided to contact Amanda and ask for permission to share it on their Facebook page. And with Amanda's agreement, Noah got another surprise on his birthday. The Facebook post read, "Noah, you touch our hearts today. Your support means the world to all of us who wear the uniform every day. Happy birthday." Officer Benitez was also moved by the gesture and wanted to find a way to repay them for their kindness. After meeting with Amanda and hearing her heartbreaking story, the officer knew what he had to do. He called his captain, the Tonawanda Police Department, and told him to drop the parking tickets right away. Just like that, one of Amanda's many headaches suddenly disappeared. Noah has kept in touch with the officer and the other policemen, and as a token of their gesture, he is able to go with his mom to visit the police department whenever he wants. He even got to keep one of the officer's spare badges to take to school. Amanda's life took a positive turn when her son's kindness and innocence shone through during her darkest hour. This touching tale spread rapidly worldwide and gathered support from places as far as South Africa, the Netherlands, Norway, and Italy. One fan even expressed admiration, writing, "Noah, you are going to make a fantastic cop someday. Thank you for your kind and considerate spirit. We wish you all the best for your future. You must have a great mom too." Noah's unwavering determination and ambition provided Amanda with hope and motivation. If he does pursue his dream of becoming a police officer in the future, she will undoubtedly be a proud parent. Amanda couldn't help but smile when envisioning the possibilities. It truly is amazing how people can shine a bright light even in their darkest times, and we can certainly see why Noah has been such a bright light for Amanda after all she has gone through.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Story Corner. We hope you were inspired by today's story and learned something new. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, keep living life to the fullest.